Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman.
Welcome to Ace and Rich Freedom by Design. Freedom by Design. Freedom by Design Live. And guys, today is another day, another week, brand new year, 2026. We're about to do it all over again. It's all about taking your questions and helping you move forward in your business, as we always do, changing people's lives by helping them get over that hurdle. And if you're feeling stuck, you're at the right place at the right time.
Yes, absolutely. So let's see who's joining us here on the live. I'm going to go ahead and share this live, and you could share this live as well with your timeline and Facebook groups and anybody you care about that you know is doing affiliate marketing and could use some additional help.
Absolutely. And people hopping on right now. So,
hey, Francis.
Francis is hopping on.
All the
What's
way from
going on?
New Zealand.
Yes. Guys, this is all going to be put on YouTube as well. So if you guys have any questions, leave your comments below the video. That way we could take those questions for you as well. So now we're going to be getting started with these questions and start rocking and rolling. And let's see. A lot of people here.
Let's start with the first one from the top. And if you guys have any questions while we are answering the other people's questions that we do have already, please feel free to just type it right on into the comments. And if you're watching us in your news feed, the only way we're going to be able to see that you're participating and that you're watching not from the sidelines or on the fence, that you are actually clicking on the video to make it full screen mode so we can actually say hello and give you a shout out and look at your question in the comments so that we can actually address those questions and get you some answers.
Tracy's in the house. What's up, Tracy?
Yes, I saw Tracy here. On? Nate Forrest. Hey, Nate.
Forrest,
good to see
nice
you.
To see you as
All
well.
right.
And okay, so people are coming on right now. So let me get started with the questions here.
Let's go.
Now, just to let you know, these questions right now are coming in from YouTube.
Yes.
We get questions from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and I know you've been TikTok, but there's another place that you've been actually pumping up content.
Clapper.
Snapchat
and Clapper.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, cool. So we got a lot of YouTube questions to get to today. So let's get started.
Can you pronounce the name?
Yeah. Sajid 786. How much startup capital do I realistically need for high ticket affiliate marketing? Can I actually start with $0? I'll let you take this one first because I can see that you're ready to just fire off the weapon.
Okay, Sajid. First of all, how much startup capital do you realistically need? Okay. Obviously, you don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start affiliate marketing. Some affiliate marketing programs allow you to do what is called a trial period, and you can actually get started for as little as $25. And sometimes they even let you get started for $1 or $7. It all depends on which program you're referencing. The other thing is to, buy the courses and the training involved, because obviously nothing is for free. You definitely want to be able to upgrade yourself to access all of the modules and training. They're going to require you to pay a little bit of something, anywhere from $60 to $125 a month. That possibly could be it as well. And if you're looking for a higher ticket, then you might have to pay some more to invest for positioning purposes so you could earn a higher profit. And that's also something to consider. So if there's anything that you're looking at to what should I be putting towards in the very beginning, it all depends on your goals. A lot of people want to go fast. And, and that's okay. You can go fast, but whether you think that you could go fast or it's going to take you a bit of time, always the best advice I can give you as a top super affiliate for many, many years, me and Rich, we can tell you is from day one, be positioned at all in.
That is key.
Yeah.
That is key to making the most money as possible, as fast as possible. We learned that ourselves through high ticket affiliate marketing.
Yes.
And guys, you're watching us live right now. Don't forget, put your questions in the comments, and we'll get to your questions as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. So,
but can you actually start with $0?
I mean, if you have that hustle mentality, if you have that mindset, you can by going to affiliate networks and promoting different affiliate offers. But to really maximize your profits, you want to invest in a little bit at least, because there is ways of getting products that you don't have to really invest in anything.
Right.
And we've done it too, but the most money we've made is stuff that we've actually invested in ourselves. And that's how we made the most money possible. We tried ClickBank. We've tried different affiliate networks. And yeah, we made a few $100s here, a few $100s there. But the big money that we made was really to affiliate programs that we really invested in, took it really seriously, and it set us free. So this is how we did it, and that's the advice that we can give you as far as what we done. We don't like to give advice that, or make up advice. We like to give you advice that we've actually done and accomplished ourselves.
Absolutely.
And anything we accomplished, had great success, we're going to tell you exactly how we did it, right? We're not going to be like, hey, do ClickBank because you're going to do great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to tell you what, from our experience of what we've done and what's worked for us, so you could probably follow those footsteps.
But don't take the hard road trying to do everything for free. You still got to put a little something into it.
Yep.
So if there's anything I could say is if you can, spare an extra after all your bills are paid, and there's nothing hurting the family, and you could spare between $500 and $1,000, I think that'll be really good for you to get everything you need to get going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great question. Now, next question here is from Digital Nomad Dave. Oh, I like that. Do I really need a sales funnel, or can I just post my direct affiliate link on social media? I see people doing it both ways.
Okay, Rich. Now you know about sales funnels, so I'm going to leave this one to you.
Well, I mean, when I was training you and I was focusing on coaching you, I remember telling you that you really need a funnel on the internet. And, selling guys on the internet is easier when you are an affiliate because you don't really have to create the funnels. Usually the funnels are done for you, okay? Some affiliate networks, you have to create your own capture pages, of course. So whatever you're selling as far as like an affiliate network or an affiliate program, some affiliate programs already have the pages embedded into the system. I highly recommend if you're brand new, you have no experience in creating funnels at all, use what the company has given you to get your feet wet and go through the experience of marketing online. As you start getting seasoned a little bit, you start understanding the process. This is where I take it to step 2. Focus on creating your own pages. What I mean by that is create your own lead capture page, okay? So that way that's your own custom lead capture page. You can collect leads yourself. And then from there, you can connect their sales pages and things like that. It's very important to understand that it's easier in the very beginning to use the pages from the programs, but don't forget, you're not the only person promoting that offer. So the more that you get creative and make it more unique, you can create a lot more conversions for yourself and make more money. And we learned that too.
Absolutely, right? Yeah.
So now when it comes to, posting direct links, we've tried that in the past. You might get lucky and make, a couple sales. But if you want to create some consistent conversions, and here's a tip for you, and if you don't understand this, because you might be a little experienced, or maybe you're just getting started, I highly recommend you start learning as quickly as possible, how do I create bonuses? How do I create incentives for people to want to sign up to my program? Because it's not enough just to put an affiliate link out there anymore. You really want to create incentives, and it's kind of like you're nudging people off the edge,
right?
To make that decision. Because if you're just offering just a checkout page or just a sales page, it's not good enough. You have to give people a reason to make that purchase. And if they don't know you, they don't trust you. So you want to be able to actually, offer them an ethical bribe. And what that means is, if you're, providing a bribe, you're actually giving them something of value up front before you even ask for the sale. Now, to me, that makes a lot of sense, right? Because they're not going to open up their wallet and hand you money, right? Just by giving a link out there, if you're just selling something. You have to really put yourself into it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't say it better myself. Very good question and great response, Rich.
You have anything to say?
No, you answered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I have nothing to add to that.
All right, next question.
All right, Traffic Driver 99. I'm getting clicks to my landing page, but nobody is giving me their email address. How do I fix a low opt-in rate?
Ooh. Yeah, this one I had to learn. And when it comes to capture pages and increasing your opt-in rate, we like to do what we call as A/B split testing. A/B split testing is very simple because the funnel that we have, we highly recommend. We're biased because it works very well, especially for beginners, because this funnel builder, it makes it very simple to get pages up and running in no time. I can take a brand new person who's never done any funnel building, and I'll have a capture page set up like in no time with them. And they'll do it because I'll just guide them. And in minutes, they'll be like, wow.
Like, we don't waste time.
Yeah, like, it's that quick? Really? I got a capture page already?
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
And not only that, but they make it simple for A/B split testing.
Yes.
Now, let me go into A/B split testing a little bit because you have a low opt-in rate. And you need to increase that opt-in rate. And the way you increase that opt-in rate is when you focus on the A/B split testing, you're only duplicating the same page, right? The same capture page.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to change only one specific element on the B side, okay? So the A is the original. The B, it still looks the same, but you're only changing one element. Now here's some examples of just changing one element. Now when we look at a capture page to collect the leads, we have the background. It could be plain, it could be an image in the background, or it could just be just plain old like a black background, right? So what about the other elements? That's just one element, okay? The other element is the button. We could, create a green button. We can create a blue button, a red button. There's many different colors you can put into the button. Now, I'll give you a tip. Buttons are easy because green or red or blue convert the best. So remember that. Write that down. Now, what other elements can we change? Well, what about the copy, right? What's on the top of the capture page? What are you saying, right? There's always one thing that causes your capture page to drop in opt-in rates. It's never multiple things. It's only one thing. Mm-hmm. You'll be surprised by changing just one element how your opt-in rate can start skyrocketing.
Can I say something?
No, hold on.
I'm going to jump in.
I'm going to give you a really awesome tip.
Unless he says my answer.
To get you off the ground to get your high opt-in rate.
Okay.
The highest opt-in rates that I've ever achieved, okay? I mean, I think like 70%, 60-70% opt-in rate. And this is to cold traffic. How did I achieve that? Well, I created a plain white background. And the copy on the top was very, very minimal. Like less is more. All right? And then I have the button, and the button was red. Now, notice I don't have an image in the background. I don't have any colors in the background, just a plain white background with black lettering on the top and a red button. That's it. Mm-hmm. And again, the writing on the top is like only a few words. The less I say, the better. Okay? Now, why do I say that's important? Because the more that you add on the page, you're going to create distractions. And the focus is for them to put their name and email, or just email, depending on what type of strategy you have. If you put too many things, they get distracted from that actual point.
Absolutely.
That focuses on the opt-in rate, because nothing else matters than getting that name and email, or just email, in that box.
Yes.
So it's not about looking pretty. It's not a lot about looking really cool.
Has nothing to do with that.
It's about basic, simple, and honestly, some of the ugly ones convert the best.
I was going to say it. See, I told you, unless he says my answer, I can't say nothing.
Right.
See, he took my answer.
So just think about simple is more, and when you actually want to increase your conversions, change only one element. This is how I was able to create some 60-70% opt-in rates on my capture page to cold traffic, because I only changed one element. Mm-hmm. And once I did that, my opt-in rates just started skyrocketing. And
my biggest tip is, if you're worried about why they're not leaving their email address, it could be because, again, it goes down to the copy. The look and feel of the page doesn't seem trustworthy enough, and so they're not leaving their email address. And another little detail when it comes to capture page design is you're not telling them to leave their email address. You know how when you leave like the little faint type font print that says leave your best email address? If you're not putting that in there, they're not going to leave their email address. Honestly, you got to tell people what to do these days, because, their minds are all over the place. They ain't thinking straight. So you got to tell your potential customer, like, okay, leave your number here, leave your email here. You got to be direct. So you got to tell them, leave your best email address. We won't, sell your information to third parties. We won't give your information away. We respect your privacy. That kind of thing also assures people to leave their email address as well. So think about those things when you're building your capture page.
And here's another tip, and I want you guys to really understand this. Social media traffic is different than cold traffic, okay? So in social media traffic, of course, you want to write a little bit more information. Cold traffic is different because it's an email ad. So you got to get their attention as fast as possible.
Yes.
All right? And that's how I created a higher opt-in rate. Now, with social media, plain backgrounds always do better anyways. But you want to make sure that you're creating that ethical bribe and giving something away of value up front.
Absolutely.
Okay? Don't expect for them to open up their wallets. Don't expect for them to actually really are interested in what you have to offer unless you're giving something away. Okay? Very important.
Okay. So. Awesome. Next question. Woo! That was fire.
Yeah.
Drop some fire emojis.
Next question. Go ahead.
Okay. Rakesh Digital. Is it better to start with Amazon products to get my first sale quickly, or should I go straight for high ticket offers even if they are harder to sell? Well, wait a minute. Now you're talking about two different niches. See, people who sell stuff on Amazon are going to be selling what? Are you selling equipment, digital, products? Like, you have to be specific on this type of a question. And I'm seeing that you're looking for something that you want fast, okay? Nothing is ever fast, especially when it comes to affiliate marketing, whether it be low ticket or high ticket. There's still people out there trying to make their first dollar. So you got to be really careful on how you approach this. And you're saying, should you go straight to the high ticket offer? Well, I'm going to be biased and say, well, that depends, because that's what I did, right? I left network marketing for high ticket sales. So everybody's on a different journey. And if you feel that the offer you're taking a look at and you're trying to see if that's a good fit for you to make high ticket commissions with, if you have full confidence in the system and you believe in it and you want to sell it, okay, then I would say go straight for the high ticket offer versus trying to do Amazon, because you have to think, and you talked about this on the last show, where if you're selling low ticket items, you got to sell in quantity so many to make a higher profit.
Exactly. And honestly, people get afraid of selling high ticket, just like you said here. You're like, should I go straight with a high ticket offer even if it's harder to sell? I haven't really seen a difference on selling high ticket or low ticket, right?
Yeah.
The sale is still the same. And you might have heard that before, but what does that really mean? It just means as long as you understand marketing, it doesn't matter if you're selling a high ticket or a low ticket, right? It really doesn't, because you have to really focus on your target market, depending on what you're selling. So if I'm selling a high ticket, who am I going to target? I'm going to target people that are a lot older, okay, who really want to change their lives, maybe for retirement, or they want to make sure they create an income while they're still working, okay? It's different messaging, but it doesn't mean that it's harder. It's just different, okay? I always say that. It's hard. It's not harder. It's just different. It's just you have to understand the marketing when it comes to that. If I sell a $7 product, I sell a $100 product or a $1,000 product, the sale for me has always still been the same. I don't change my tactics on how I sell something, for the reason of how much it costs. So don't think in your mind that it's harder. It's just different.
Yes.
Okay? Your mindset is telling you that it's harder because it's a lot more money. That could be the relationship that you have with money, and that is psychological. Okay?
Absolutely.
For me, I could talk to someone and I could offer a $10,000 product, and I'm not afraid to make that sale. I'm not afraid to ask for that sale. I could do it with $1,000 too, or $100. I don't change my approach. My approach is still the same. Okay? It's just a different amount. And it doesn't make it harder, and it doesn't make it any easier.
No.
It's just understanding marketing. Okay?
Next question is from Busy Dad Hustle. Says, I work a full-time job and I have a family. How many hours a day do I need to put in to replace my income within the year? Again, it all depends on, what you're going to do as far as organizing your day. A full-time job means that you're going to be away from home for many, many hours. And then when you come home, you probably might be able to square about a good 2 hours after everything's taken care of in the household. And that time, you got to crunch as much as you can that is going to be result or income producing activities. We call them IPAs, because you don't want to waste any other time with, spending too much time watching motivational video content, things where you're trying to have conversations with people and it has nothing to do with bringing leads or sales to your business. You want to be able to allocate enough time for learning and time also for making sure that you're applying what you're learning.
Yes.
So a lot of times I can put a great example is Rich was doing 16-hour days. And he was working at Best Buy, that's retail, and he was always working like double shifts sometimes. He barely came home until like late in the evening. But Rich would do things where he would leverage his time.
Yeah.
You want to share some of that?
Absolutely. I mean, I remember working 12, 16-hour days, and what would happen is I only had so much time before I, would pass out when I come home.
Right.
And what I did was I did things because I had, of course, have money, right? When you have a job, you have money. This is important. You can leverage your time by actually running ads and start building your list while you're at work. This is exactly what I did.
Exactly.
And by doing this, I started developing a relationship with brand new people. I started learning the basic and the fundamentals of following up with my emails. I would also create video content inside my Jeep during my breaks, at work. So I would create the video content during my breaks, and I would actually do the email marketing when I got home. So I split that in between the day when I had time. Don't forget, I had a few breaks. Working all those hours, it gave me a couple of breaks here and there. So I was able to utilize that and take advantage of that time. Time is important, of course, and we can leverage our time when we do have jobs. And you could say, you know what, I can do this, I can do that when I want to get more done. So when I come home, you're tired, you don't want to do much. You only got a small window
right.
before you pass out.
Yeah.
But if you're working just like 8 hours a day, don't forget, you have a family, right? You got to take care of your family. Then you're going to eat, you're going to relax, spend a little bit of time with the wifey, right? You have to take this all into account. You have to have a balanced life. But again, having a job and using those breaks, you can have lunch. After that lunch, create a video, get it out there, right? Start moving forward is my best advice to you, in this business. Because once you stay consistent and you keep doing that, you'll start building momentum.
Yeah.
And in this business, momentum is key. If you know how to create momentum, it would just start snowballing, and things would just start kicking into high gear.
Okay. Woo, it's a hot one today, isn't it?
Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
right. Ethical Hustler 22 says, how do you ethically promote a $1,000 plus course or product if you haven't bought it yourself yet? I feel like a fraud recommending things I don't own. True. No, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the real bold hard truth. The cold hard truth is this, okay? Of course you feel like a fraud, right? Because you know yourself that honestly, in your heart, you can't sell something you don't own, right? So this is the thing. When it comes to positioning, you should be positioned at the higher ticket in order for you to sell it. So by you trying to sell something you don't own, you're not going to sell it. You may pique somebody's interest about it, but here's the part that you risk. They might go to somebody else who's already positioned. Or maybe your compensation plan is set up where there's a pass up and you lose the high ticket sale. There are affiliate systems out there that have compensation plans designed this way for a reason. And here's what happens. You'll get an email and it'll say so-and-so signed up under someone else because you wasn't positioned. So you just lost a $1,200 commission.
Yes, that does happen. It does happen.
Yeah. So make sure, and this is just an honest question, and I appreciate you so much to come forward and say that you feel this way about recommending things you don't own, because that is true. You cannot recommend things that you don't own. Unless your system is designed where you will get credit for things you don't own, I wouldn't even talk about it. Okay, until you are positioned yourself. I teach this to our team. I teach this to our diamond students. Never, ever, ever do that. You should be positioned at something you own in order to resell it. But there's no way that you should actually think you could go out there and sell a $1,200 high ticket item, and then feel good about it, because it's going to end up being you're going to lose the sale to somebody else.
And of course, we're Ace and Rich, so we have different approaches. So here's how I look at this. There's two different ways of selling $1,000. The first way is exactly what she just mentioned, okay? And that was a mouthful. That was a lot of information.
Coming from that side.
And it was valuable too.
Yes.
The other side of the coin is that I have strategies that I've used in the past, when I didn't have money and I wanted to make, a few extra bucks on top as I was building my affiliate marketing business, having a program like you were talking about. And what I did is that I would look and study courses in different affiliate networks. And what I would do is I would go online and look at reviews, but only the reviews of people that own it and actually open it up and see what it's really about. So I get an understanding and an idea of what the product is about. And if I see that the product is delivering the value and it's offering something that's going to benefit the individual, and I go, you know what, that could help someone. Even if I don't own it, right? I'm just getting started, I have no money, right? I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to try to sell it. And I did. I've sold, $17 products doing that, $500 products doing that, and even $1,000 plus doing that before I even owned the product. But here's also what I did. After I sold those products, right, and I got paid, I end up buying the product and actually going in myself. So there's different ways that you can go about this. And I love the way that you mentioned, with affiliate programs.
Yeah.
But affiliate networks are a little bit different. So I'm giving you two sides of the spectrum here. And you can actually sell something that you don't own as long as you do your research. I mean, really dig. Don't just, go, oh, well, there's a product. It seems like it's doing good. No, you have to research. You have to look at reviews. And not just one review, you have to look at multiple reviews. And again, look at the inside of the product. What is the product about?
Right.
Right? Like what are they doing? What are the features and benefits of this product? And what problem is it solving? And can this problem truly solve my audience's problem? Because if you look at it and go, hey, you know what? That could really solve a lot of problems that people are dealing with as far as my audience. Okay, yeah, you know what? I could sell this. I feel pretty good about selling it. And here's another thing I'm going to mention. When you start doing this type of strategy, you start to get to know the owners of the people who create the products.
Right.
That you can trust.
Yes.
That you know that they're ethical and they put out products to really serve, the community as far as affiliate marketing. And this is very, very powerful what I'm sharing with you. Okay? So now you're getting two sides of the spectrum here when it comes to affiliate marketing. All right, so that way you don't miss out on either step.
Now, Campbell Scott is joining us here, says, how about a Rolls-Royce salesman or a commercial jet salesman?
Exactly. I mean, your market would be completely different, right? When we talk about audience, we talk about the market. That's a different type of audience, right? Like, what kind of audience would you want to sell a private plane to? What kind of audience would you want to sell a Rolls-Royce to, right? Right? Elite business owners. Like if I was a salesman selling private jets, or I would focus more on business owners that earn a certain amount of income on an annual basis. And what I'm talking about is some substantial income. Right? We're talking about, if it's private jet, I definitely want to make sure they're making over at least $500 million a year. Right? Starting with that. You have to look at the market. When you're looking at different markets, it's a different target market.
That's right.
And I've learned that. This is why when you understand target market, affiliate marketing, or network marketing, let's talk about that too, is that if you focus on the right market, the sales becomes more effortless. Because now you're not just speaking to anyone, you're speaking to a particular person that you're giving them exactly what they want.
Yes.
And that's how the connection comes, especially with your funnels, right, your offer, and things like that. Very important, very key.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Thanks, Campbell. All right, awesome. And let's see, there's a question. Francis says, how about them? What are you getting at? I think she's talking to Campbell.
Oh, okay.
She understood.
Well, no,
it is a different market, and
Yeah.
it's okay that we get questions like this because, sometimes people want to know, can affiliate marketing be used in other niches? And yes, the answer is yes, it can. If you're selling, private jets or housing and real estate, anything like that also can have an affiliate with as well, because here it comes down to the skill sets. Once you learn how to sell someone else's offer online, you can apply these same skills to other niches, to other things in the future, or something that you're currently working on right now. And you're like, maybe I should take a serious look at affiliate marketing so I can develop these digital marketing skills and be able to apply it to what I'm doing right now.
Exactly, because I mean, when I think about like private jets, I know if they're selling them, they're also renting, right? So I like
Exactly.
See, I don't sell this stuff, but my
your brain the way it is because you're trained.
Because I'm trained to understand affiliate marketing.
Yes.
And understand
Doesn't
marketing
matter.
in general.
Boats.
It
doesn't matter.
I could sell it because
Yeah.
I would create a YouTube channel. I would do like some great videos and put that great information out there.
He's spitting some value.
Get a nice drone shot out there of
there you go.
Of the car, the Rolls Royce and stuff, and it's like detailed, clean, really nice, and and I mean, really, it's all about the presentation as well, right?
Sure is.
But it's also about the messaging. Is that message matching the market?
Absolutely.
So, because wealthy people at that level speak differently. So, how do you speak to attract those people is very important.
Especially what you said about elite, they're looking for luxury vehicles.
Yep.
So obviously he's going to be in that category with luxury vehicles. He's going to be attracting a higher quality buyer.
They don't care, and I know this, they don't care about the the facts of the actual plane or the Rolls Royce.
Irrelevant.
They care about how it's going to make them feel.
That's right.
Remember that.
Exactly. Okay, Sarah writes, copy, asks, I'm scared to email my list too often because people unsubscribe. How often should I email my leads for high ticket offers?
At least once a day.
Yeah.
Once a day.
And you know what? I can understand and relate to you, Sarah, about the fear part of
Everybody
sending out
goes through that.
emails.
Everybody goes
I
through
even
that.
went through that. Like, I felt so awkward writing about stuff like this and
Felt
writing
icky.
in that way.
It felt icky.
It felt icky. Yeah, it felt icky. But here's the thing. You're worried about unsubscribe. Be honest, I actually look for unsubscribers. Like, every single time I look at my list.
In the beginning, you weren't like that.
I wasn't
now.
like that,
You're
but
like,
now,
oh God, where they're going.
yeah, but now when it comes to list building mastery, you want to make sure that when you're doing email marketing that you have a good list hygiene for your business, because you do not want unsubscribers just sitting there. You definitely want people to unsubscribe. Like, if they're not unsubscribing, you're not pissing enough people off.
Yeah,
okay?
that's true.
You have to tick these people off. Holler at me, y'all. I'm telling you, put the fire emojis.
They were never going
It's
to buy
true.
from you.
They were never going to buy from you anyway. What is the point? I don't care if you paid for them through solo ads. I don't care if you did some banner ads or Bing ads or Google ads or whatever. It don't matter, okay? They were never going to buy from you anyway. They just wanted to see what was on the other side. And so you're going to keep...
My pretty little pet. Don't go.
Yeah.
Please, don't go. I only have so many subscribers. Please.
It's true.
Don't go.
Yeah, you keep trying to keep that subscriber
No.
as much as you can and keep trying to wide dine them and be as polite as you can. Nah, man, ruffle those feathers and say, look, it's either you're going to stay here and buy. If not, after we've been knowing each other for a while, you know me by now, get off my list.
And you know what I'd rather have, guys? This is so awesome. I mean, you learn this all the time. I'd rather have 100 people segmented on my list who is paying attention to me every day, building a solid relationship, as of 1,000 people that the majority of them are just not going to buy.
Exactly. And I even did an extra thing too. Sarah, here's a strategy that I can share with you. I don't have a problem with, and you certainly don't have to spend $20,000 to $60,000 to get this information from me. But you can actually open up a Telegram group just for your subscribers that really do open up your emails, and you can start having a one-on-one conversation with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Love it.
Yes. All right. Next.
All right. So next one. Let's see here. Funnel Builder Ben. Ooh, Funnel Builder. Overwhelmed by the tech of ClickFunnels, autoresponder, tracking links, and is a bare minimum tech stack I need to launch. What is the bare minimum tech stack I need to launch? Okay. So I know how you feel about ClickFunnels because ClickFunnels is not really user friendly. For me, marketing for so many years, before funnels even came out, before funnel builders were a thing, I was copying codes from other websites and building them from scratch, and that was a real royal pain in the you know what. So I can understand what you mean about the tech because I don't like ClickFunnels. Russell Brunson, I love you, man, but I don't like ClickFunnels.
Don't use it.
I use my own funnel builder, which is a fraction of the cost, that does the same thing, if not more. And I literally could do anything that ClickFunnels does at a fraction of the cost, and I get stuff done fast. So, and think about it. A lot of people join something because of the marketing, right? So Russell Brunson's a great marketer. So they know marketing very well. So you're going to be enticed to join ClickFunnels, and that's okay, right? They did their job. However, it's about what makes you comfortable. It's about how you feel.
Yes.
If you feel like something is keeping you stuck and you're just not flowing with it, maybe you're in the wrong funnel builder. All right? Because once we got into our funnel builder we're using right now, we spit out pages like this, man. Like just
once you got past the training and not overcomplicate things, you can really get through it.
It's so easy because the thing about ClickFunnels is when you're trying to build a page, when you click on it, you have to go to another section to add something. It's really weird. Very cumbersome. But the funnel builders we use right now, all I got to do is just click right in there and I change it right in there, right in that section. I don't have to go anywhere else. It's like right there. So that makes it like 10 times faster to get your pages up and running. A lot of great templates too. A lot of bridge page templates, sales page templates, capture page templates. You can create your own back office membership site just like ClickFunnels. The training is in the back office as well. So, I mean, I think you're probably not in the right funnel builder because people get stuck. They feel like they have to marry something because the marketing's so great. They have to marry it and be in it, even if they can't use it. You got to look at other things to see what's going to work best for you.
Yeah.
And like I said, I would give our funnel builder a shot, right? So if you're looking for funnel builder, give us a heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Scale Up Sam. Question. I've made a few sales here and there, but I'm stuck at $1,000 a month. What is the biggest change that I need to make to scale to $10,000?
You know, that is the hardest,
Well, first of all, congratulations on making a few sales.
Yeah.
Then
that's
you're
great.
telling me that you're making already banking about $1,000 in profit a month. That's an accomplishment.
That's awesome.
Okay, especially for affiliates.
Yep.
So now you're ready to scale. You're ready to take it to the next level. You want to know how you can get to that almighty 10. Well, since you're at 1 and you want to jump faster to 10, okay, you're going to have to do a little bit more work. All right, and it's going to be important that you think about strategy. It comes down to strategy when it goes to 10. Like when we did it, we came up with so many creative ideas to incentivize and create bonuses for people that they made buying decisions where the high ticket was more enticing as much as the bonuses that they were going to get, right? Let's tell them about that.
Well, I'm seeing that he's stuck at $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So first of all, we don't know the compensation plan that you have for your program. Your program probably, you could be making maybe $500 a sale. But $1,000 a month sounds to me like you're probably earning about $100 a month, if that, right? So that's 10 sales. You can make $1,000 a month that way, residual. That's pretty cool. But here's the thing. You have to look at your compensation plan and see what are the high ticket, like what are the highest levels, okay?
Mm-hmm. What are you missing?
Because maybe, that's the thing, I don't know what to say because I don't know what the price point is on your compensation plan. So let's pretend here for a second. Let's say that you have $1,000 for commission for one level and you make, let's say $3,000 on another level because the product is, $5,000, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
And then, 10,000 is on the third level, which is, you're probably going to earn, I don't know, maybe $8,000, depending on your compensation plan. So you have to look at and weigh out the options. The majority of people are going to probably, invest in $2,000 so you can earn that $1,000 commission at most. But if you're not making a lot more $1,000 commissions, let's talk about that, it's because you haven't really created your own incentives. You haven't really give people a reason to want to make that purchase.
Yes.
And 9 times out of 10, you're probably using what's already offered in the program. And that can only really get you so far. It's kind of like a ceiling, right? As an entrepreneur, we don't really have a ceiling, but when we use the program, the pages in the program, there's a ceiling. And when you hit that ceiling, it's like you get stuck. And then you have to think about okay, well, how can I break that $1,000 a month barrier if I'm selling a $2,000 product to earn that $1,000 commission? We have to get creative and we have to, create incentives to get more people in the front door.
Absolutely.
Because the more numbers on the front door you have, the more are going to upgrade to that $2,000 commission to earn that $2,000 sale to earn that $1,000 commission. And so you probably get about, let's see, 10 people, $1,000 a month. Let's get some incentives going, some bonuses, make it very enticing. You have AI now to help you really, draw something out. Then you'll be able to really stick out in the marketplace as far as that program, because everybody's doing the same thing you're doing. So in order for you to stick out to really break that $1,000 a month barrier is create some really crazy incentives and tell people hey, in your email, you can create a buyer's list and put those emails in your buyer's list and say, hey, guys, I'm doing a special webinar to get people to go to the next level, and I'm going to offer, my personal time, and which is valuable, and I'm going to, it's only limited for the first 10 people. Once the first 10 people sign up, you're not going to have my personal time anymore. I just created an incentive, just like that. Right?
Yeah.
Now people are going to be like, I better upgrade because I could have their personal time.
Yes.
And now you become even more valuable by creating those incentives.
Yeah.
That's just an example. There's many, but that's just an example.
Very good.
A lot of value tonight, guys. Okay. So let's go over to next question.
Introvert marketer.
Introvert marketer. Oh my God. I'm terrified of being on camera. Now I know why you call yourself introvert marketer. Can I succeed in high-ticket affiliate marketing with faceless videos or blogs, or is video mandatory?
Yes, you got to do videos, no matter if you like it or not. No, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome.
Okay, here's the deal.
Don't scare the guy.
Here's the deal. Okay, so this is a really great question, and I'm glad you're telling me what type of marketer you are. Okay, you're really not comfortable being on camera. You're probably a type of person that don't like to show your face a lot. However, you are seeing that there is something trending, and it scares you to death, right? That you realize people need to be on video in order to make money online. But you're hearing a lot of rumors, buzzing on the internet about, faceless videos make money online. Okay, let's lay it down the line, okay? Here's the cold, hard truth, okay? You can do it both ways. You can do it faceless, and you can do it with your face on camera.
Oh, nowadays? Oh, my God.
Nowadays, with artificial intelligence, it is make it absolutely accessible, and now even friendlier for introverts to be able to create films where their faces, it looks like them, it's their clone, and they're the ones that are able to talk with confidence. And the confidence that you did not have, prior to doing a video, like turning the camera on, like right now how me and Rich are able to talk. The reason why we can actually do this like really, really easy is because we've been doing it for so long, and it's like second nature. But when we teach and train up our marketers that come to Ace and Rich for training, we do not mess around. We teach people who are introverted how to overcome their fears and their mindsets about getting on camera. We teach them the tech. We teach them everything they need to know to operate a cell phone, smartphone, the different features on their camera, equipment that's required to be able to record videos with confidence.
Correct.
And it does take a little bit of practice. That's all it does. But once you get past that, you'll realize it's nothing to it but to do it.
I think you'll like it a lot more because you are an introvert. I think you'll like it a lot more when it comes to understanding the strategy that she's talking about.
Yes.
Technology has advanced so quickly, and we can create our own, AI twin, or you can create you can create a character.
And you don't even need all this equipment. And where I was getting at is that's just in the sense of you learning how to prompt. It's one thing to be able to create these AI films, but you must know how to prompt. Like right now, you're probably on my YouTube channel and you're seeing, me and Rich, and you're seeing me as an AI twin, and I'm doing all these amazing things. But what you don't understand is it takes a lot of prompting to do that.
I'm working on mine, just so you know.
Yeah, Rich will be out there.
But you know what, though? Let me.
You just gotta hold on. You gotta know how to prompt so that it looks like you, sounds like you, and it takes some training on that.
Prompting is a fancy word for you just got to communicate with the AI, tell them what you want to do.
Exactly.
That's just a fancy word.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of that. But here's the thing, okay? Understand that, again, technology has advanced so far that we don't have to worry about putting our face on camera anymore.
Yeah.
Now, for us, because we've been doing it for so long, we like the hybrid approach. We like to be real on camera and also use that technology, right? So that way you get, the real us, right, and the AI us, right? Very, very important. Because I want people to know that it is AI, right? Just to be real with them and not, lie to them and be like, hey, this is really me.
No.
You got to be real with people.
You got to tell them it's you.
Every time we upload an AI video,
your AI.
We always put it's altered content. We're very transparent.
Yes.
Right? It's not real. But you know what's funny is they get so fascinated about the AI videos that
and people appreciate it.
That they send us comments like, we really like these videos you're creating.
Yeah.
And then, and we're also making some sales from that too.
Yes.
So really, it's really fascinating. So this is really some interesting times that we have here with technology that you could actually take advantage. So, thank God we have the technology for people who are introverts.
That's right. And like I was telling somebody today, a good friend of mine, student, I said to her, the AI version of you versus the real version of you, what is the difference? Like, what do you guys think is the difference when it comes to creating an AI twin of yourself in a world that you have all these possibilities, whereas you yourself have these different things that you want to do, you desire to do, but you just don't have the time and the money to do them. AI twins can literally do that because they're limitless. And that's what's great about creating an AI twin. You could be anyone and be anywhere and have anything you want. You see people jumping out of planes. You see people riding fancy cars and things like that. They're putting out that persona out you, but that they're even identifying that that is their AI twin doing all of these things.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you want to be a digital nomad, but you were always afraid to travel?
There you go.
You can do it now.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
It's really fascinating when you really think about it.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, with the prompting, telling AI what you want to happen,
Yes.
is that you could say anything that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's just fascinating to me. I love the technology.
And
It's
people
amazing.
are really having a lot of crazy ideas out there. I mean, we've seen people can get very creative,
Pretty
and some
wild,
people
huh?
can really do some things that, like, that's what you dream
Okay,
about.
I do have some fun sometimes. I do create, like, you know,
Futuristic
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, that's
you
my
know.
newest videos
But
I
I
do create.
love seeing, men and women experimenting with fantasy and different things that they
Oh, it's
wanted to
beautiful,
do.
yeah.
Be a superhero
Yeah.
or a comic book hero. You know, they want to be like Batman or they want to be
But-
like Superwoman. They
but-
want to do different things, but there comes the but.
But you're gonna find out what's on people's mind, and some of the stuff is really wacky and weird. Again, that's coming from their mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about how different we are as humans and what
Yeah.
we think about.
Gorillas, cats, babies, and rubber
Yeah,
ducks.
pretty fascinating on some of those videos, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing: don't get caught up in trying to, create funny videos and stuff like that. If you're in business, you're in business. You must
Thank
stay
you.
focused
Thank
in
you.
business.
Yes.
If you want to create a second account and have some fun, go for it.
Yeah, let that be your entertainment account versus your business account where you're serious about things, you're giving value, and you're delivering with posture is your AI twin. And you're using all the prompts that you
Oh,
need
you know
to create that cinematic stuff.
Look at what Sue said.
Sue Giles said, I don't have to get makeup on and make my hair or do something nice. Exactly, Sue, you get it, right? Like, I did my cameo and I was recording myself without makeup, and then I did one with makeup, and I see that the AI really can make my makeup
pretty
look
wild. Yeah.
slay. Okay, like I am slaying. I'm like, I can't even do it. I'm not a makeup artist, but the AI can really slay your hair, your makeup, and everything, like from the neck up, down. I'm like, wow, it really does it. And then there's cool things that it can do with your backgrounds and stuff. But I like to go back to the question of, can you do it with blogging, or is video mandatory? When it comes to selling online, these days it is a face business. Like, people need to see you. If you try to build a business by hiding behind the computer and never showing your face or anything like that, it's going to be difficult to establish trust.
It can still be done with like a picture, right? So
Pictures
if you
can work.
have a blog, because part of your question here
Photos.
talks about blog, right?
Right.
So if you want to create a blog, you could put a picture, show the author or the blog who it is. You can put your picture, so that also creates transparency.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So that if you don't mind the picture, most people don't mind pictures who are afraid of video, but they're gonna.
Yeah. But if you want it to be 100% text, then, you're in a different marketing world right now.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
stuff worked way back then, but now it's pictures and videos tell more of a story than for you to just write it all out in text.
Absolutely. And you know what? With again, faceless videos, you could actually use B-rolls and stuff like that. We use tools that pretty much does it for us automatically, which
Yeah.
is really, really cool.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities for you now.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you'll be amazed once you learn and not be afraid of using AI tools and create some films for yourself, even as an introvert. And you'll see, and you're gonna be like, why didn't I do this before? Oh my God, where have you been all my life? So I can create these amazing videos that look like me, sound like me. It is the AI clone of me, right? And now everybody's like looking for me to help them out with, their prompts and like, Ace, how do I make your videos like that? Because I want to do it too. And we have a course that we actually are affiliated with that we market. And it's really important that you go through the course and apply what you learn so that you can get better and better at your prompting. Because it takes a little bit of time to create the prompts. And then once you learn how
Not
to
much.
communicate,
It's getting easier and easier.
it's getting faster and faster to the point within seconds you're like spitting out a bunch of videos.
Yeah, they're pretty much helping you create the prompt now. That's how technology has advanced so
Yes,
much.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's see. That was the last question. Anybody else?
Michelle says, that's for sure. I was petrified. Now look at my Facebook. You laugh out loud. Yeah, right? Like, you know, it's the things that you're doing, you know, that you create. You know, you got your own pet in your videos. You have you
It's
riding
awesome.
horses.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Some people here love horses. So they have horses. People here that love jumping out of planes and parasailing.
Oh, I created one like I remember creating one like that.
Yeah, you know, or riding a motorcycle with a Kawasaki.
Well, actually, I created one. My latest one, I created it in the futuristic,
Yeah.
you know, futuristic world.
Right.
And my motorcycle was made of like neon.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just be very careful and you know, like Rich said, I agree with him. Create an entertainment channel where you can have all those things. But when it comes to business, like I said, you know, pretty doesn't convert. So you need to make sure you take that into consideration, you know, when you're turning yourself into an action figure and jumping out of a box and things like that.
Correct.
Pretty does not convert into sales. You got to really speak to the market and be you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So that's the last question. If we don't have any more questions, we can
Francis
wrap
says,
things
take
up.
the leap and build the plane on the way down. Don't be afraid to take the first step when you can't see the results.
That's true. It's just like the iceberg that's being built underneath it you don't even see, right? So
Way to go.
Awesome.
Way to go, Francis. Great stuff. Your guitar was awesome, Rich. Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I got to work on the prompting on the guitar. Some of the guitars kind of look kind of funny.
Yeah, you've been doing some metal,
Yeah.
you know, like heavy metal stuff, and you're on stage and stuff like
I'm signing
that.
autographs and
With
afterwards.
AI. It's crazy.
Yeah, signing autographs in the end.
It's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are really at the top of the hour. Does anybody have any last minute questions before we go off the air? Let us know. This is totally great value, what you guys are learning here, all these different questions. And this is why we do this every Friday. We love learning. We love teaching and sharing with you guys all this great information. You know, you never know what a person's going to ask.
We love giving back. You know, you guys
Yeah.
are stuck. You don't know how to move forward.
Yeah.
This is what's great about Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live. We actually love taking questions and helping people that are, helping get unstuck. And the great thing that we share is we share stuff from experience. You know, not theory, right? Not like guesswork here. This is stuff that we've actually gone through that we can share some important information with you, so you don't go through the pitfalls that we actually went through, right? So you could actually just start moving forward a lot quicker. That's really the goal of this live every single week that we come out and we answer these questions for, is to get you guys going.
Yeah, absolutely. Sue says, I had to change gears a little bit. Getting asked for relationships too often. Hey, AI make you look attractive. I mean, hey, they'd be looking for two for a partner. You know, you just never know. You get a dating website going and it's not even the real you. You know, that's what they have. All these fake AI twin like avatars.
Yeah.
Even people that are made up, they have no life, no soul, and they're like, they're not real. But they have an avatar life. You know, they're like artificial intelligent life.
Let me not talk about robots. That's for another live. You know?
Yeah.
All right, guys. With that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman.
Thank you so much for stopping by Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Live. Stay tuned next week, same time, same bat channel, where we help take your questions and help you dominate the internet space with affiliate marketing. Take care, guys.
Bye now.